Decluttering your closet is just not always the most fun thing to do. But if you decide to get a little creative with it, you will find it much more enjoyable with a much bigger payoff. Let's get into it. Hey there, if we haven't met before, then welcome to my closet. My name is Lori and I'm so glad to see you today. If we have met before, then welcome back to my closet. It's so good to see you. Now, I have made quite a few closet decluttering videos. But this one is different because this one is all about the new category of things that I am using in my decluttering process. This new closet decluttering category helps me to create pieces that I love and wear on repeat. It also helps to reduce the amount of clothing waste that is just overwhelming our planet. It even saves you money. Those are all good things. I do still stand on some hard, solid rules when I'm decluttering my closet. First of all, anything that does not fit me right now doesn't stay in this space. Anything that is just too uncomfortable to wear for any quality that's just intrinsic to that garment, like maybe it's an itchy fabric, or maybe it's not itchy, but it's a synthetic fabric that doesn't breathe well. Maybe the zipper is placed in a spot that's uncomfortable on my body. If it has any of those kind of characteristics, if it's just too uncomfortable to wear and I won't wear it, it's out. Now, if I really can't decide if I want to keep something or if I want to get rid of something, I put it in my maybe box. My dated maybe box, and I'll leave a video here because the maybe box works so well for dealing with those items that you're just not sure you want to keep, but you're also just not sure you want to get rid of. Those are the maybe box items, and this video is not about that, but I'll leave the link to it here. You want to know about the maybe box. Now, this whole new category of items that I am potentially decluttering, potentially keeping, is a lot more fun. It's one that I enjoy the most. In fact, it's turned out to be my favorite of all. And this new category of things that I am collecting as I go through my closet decluttering process is my upcycle category. Now, let me explain what upcycling is for me, because it might mean something different to everybody, and that is perfect. There's no problem with that. But when I use the word upcycle, I want to explain to you kind of what I mean by it. So for me, an upcycle item is something I can change in any way to want to wear it. For me to even consider something as an upcycle item, it's got to meet a couple of standards. Otherwise, it's not even eligible to be an upcycle. It's going to be one of those out the door things. There has simply got to be something about it that I appreciate and I want to have available to me, but I haven't been wearing it. Something like it's made from a really good quality material that I really enjoy wearing. And as it turns out, that is probably meant it's something I've had for a long time and I've worn a lot, but I just don't wear it anymore. In my closet, an upcycle item is something I can change in some way to restore it to a piece that I wear regularly. Let me show you one of the upcycles that I've done to wear this fall and winter. It is a simple, high quality gray sweatshirt. Right? Like a gray sweatshirt can be so boring, but you know, there's sometimes a gray sweatshirt is just the thing to wear, like it hits, right? It's what you need in your closet. I have two, and one of them I loved for years. Like I've literally probably had this thing 6 to 8 years, and over the last 2 years, I just didn't wear it anymore. And it's not something that I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep or not, because if it was that, it would have gone in a maybe box somewhere along the line as I was decluttering the closet. It was something I've always wanted to keep, but still, I wasn't wearing it. So that made it a perfect candidate for an upcycle. So what I did to upcycle this piece is I embroidered a very monochromatic looking dandelion on it. That's kind of got like the little things that go off and blow into the wind. I think those are the seeds of the dandelion or whatever. But it's very monochromatic, very soft coloring. There's definitely not contrast to this embroidery design. So it's very easy to wear. Anything you can wear a gray sweatshirt with, you can still wear this gray sweatshirt even with this dandelion embroidery on it because it is so monochromatic. And then I also distressed the neckline. All I did was remove the banded neckline, the ribbed neckline, that was sewn onto the neckline of the sweatshirt, right? So that changes up the neckline a little bit, but not in a completely undone way. Like it's undone, but not completely falling apart undone. And then the last thing I did to the sweatshirt as part of my upcycle process is I added this lace, cotton lace ruffle along the bottom. And without putting it all the way on, you can kind of see how it just works, right? I've kept this sweatshirt in my closet, so it's not going into a landfill. I didn't have to spend any money to do this upcycle because I already had the embroidery thread, and I took this cotton lace off another garment that I already had in my closet that I wasn't gonna wear anymore. My style descriptor words are classic, unstructured, but with a twist. And this piece hits on all of those aspects of my own personal style identity, because there's not much more classic than a light gray sweatshirt, right? That's certainly classic. The distressing of the neckline is absolutely unstructured. So it's classic, but it's not stuffy. It's also not sloppy in any way. It's unstructured. I love that. Unstructured is something that's really just appealed to me for the last several years. So it hits on that style descriptor as well. And then the twist is the monochromatic embroidery and the lace that I added to the bottom. So this one simple piece that was already bought and paid for years ago did not go into a landfill and is now restored to being something that I wear on a very regular basis that hits all three of my style descriptor words. That is a win for me. I'm just gonna flip through my closet pretty quick. For you, it's gonna be super quick because I'll edit all the boring time out, because I'm thinking I have some other upcycle opportunities in this closet right now. All right. I still wear all of these, still love all of these. They're great quality, keeping everything there. I'm gonna keep all my shorts too. They're all good quality and they all still fit well, and I still wore them most of the summer, so I'm keeping those too. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Love this color, love it. Okay, this sweater, my husband loves it. He thinks it looks so good on me, but I don't wear it because it's got like this polyester sparkly thread through it and it itches. So it's not an upcycle, it's gonna go. This is gonna be an upcycle. It's 100% cotton and it's super comfortable to wear, but it's boring. I'm just bored of it. Like, it's boring color, it's boring. I don't think I even wore this last winter. So this is gonna be an upcycle. We'll see what I can do with that. Let's start up here. I love a good hoodie. I'm keeping all the hoodies. All right, these Free People pants, they're fun to wear, but they're a lot. I've had them for 3 years. The first year I wore them with a black sweater a lot and some black boots, and it was a cute look, but I'm kind of over that look anymore. And so these are not gonna be an upcycle. These are gonna get donated. But all of these pieces here are going to get upcycled. This is a pair of beige linen pants, wide leg linen pants, and I've worn them all summer. In fact, I wore them last summer as well. So I've had these, I know, for at least 2 years. Towards the middle of this just most recent summer, I kind of quit wearing them. I haven't worn them since because I got bored with them. They are good quality linen and they do fit well. They're very comfortable, but they need to be changed. They need to be tweaked so that I can start wearing them again. Now this long yellow dress, it's a full length yellow dress. I've only worn it one time. I wore it to a cheer banquet. I went to a cheer banquet with my niece earlier this year. I'm just not gonna wear a full-length yellow dress on any type of regular basis, but yellow is really appealing to me right now. I've been into yellow for about a year, maybe a little bit longer, and so I don't wanna get rid of it because the yellow is appealing to me, but I'm not gonna wear it, so I need to figure out how to turn it into something else, do something else with it to make it wearable, and if I don't come up with a great idea, I can always donate it later. That's definitely gonna be an upcycle. Well, I hope. Now this white denim jacket, I think is super cute, but I never wear it. I never wear it because there's something about the way the sleeve fits on me that makes it uncomfortable. It doesn't hit at my natural waist because I am short-waisted. It doesn't hit at a good place on my hip either because I'm kind of a hippie woman. I've got some hips and rear about me, and it hits like where I feel like I'm the most whitest, making me look even whiter. So I don't ever wear it, but I keep it because a white denim jacket, right? It's fantastic. A white denim jacket will go with everything. But in order to go with anything, it's got to be something I put on. So I need to change this into something that I will wear. Now this set I love. I got this probably 2 years ago. In fact, it was in an Amazon matching sets video that I did 2 years ago, but it's just kind of plain and boring. It's not the best color on me. It's not terrible, but it's not the best color on me. So I feel like I can add something to it to give a little bit more pop to my coloring and make it something I want to wear regularly. This white linen jacket. I love linen. Linen is my favorite fabric to wear, even though it has to be ironed. I don't even know how I came to be somebody that my favorite fabric is something that I need to iron regularly, but I don't care. I don't mind ironing it. I love it. But I don't wear this because something just about it is too plain and it doesn't appeal to me. So it just needs a little, I don't know what it is yet, but we'll figure that out. Now this Free People top, I love the brand Free People, but what I don't love is the quality. I feel like the quality of the construction just simply does not match the price point. Every knit I've had from Free People ends up pilling like quick, really quick. This is a woven, it's 100% cotton, and the fabric is still in really good shape, but something about it doesn't appeal to me anymore. I haven't worn it in quite a while. Sorry, almost dropped it. The fabric on it is really fantastic, so I want to see if I can do something with it. Now this taupe colored linen top, I've worn it in a video. I've had it for probably at least 10 years. The linen is so freaking soft because I've had it for so very long. I don't want to get rid of it, but I haven't worn it in probably at least a year, maybe even a year and a half. And I think it's just because I've become bored with it because I've had it for so long and I've worn it so many times, but I do love it. There's something about it I love. I love the soft feel of this linen. I feel like I can turn that into something I love. So those are the pieces that I will be upcycling, or at least attempting to upcycle, because I'm kind of new to it. I can't promise it's all gonna turn out great. But if it does turn out great, I will have these new pieces that are really not new at all, that don't cost anything, to kind of revive them and bring them back to life in my wardrobe. And that's exciting for me. I'm pretty excited to set out on this journey to try to upcycle these pieces. If you're interested in this kind of new to me way of reviving your wardrobe and making your wardrobe more interesting and more personal, I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm going to show you how each of these pieces turn out in a later video. Whether it's good or bad, you'll get all the dirty details. If that sounds like fun, please do hit that subscribe button. If you don't want to subscribe, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal at all. You can still come back. You can check out the next video, all the upcycle videos that are going to be coming, all the new stuff that's coming to the channel. Because the channel is same. It's the same as it's always been, but it's also different. I'd love to have you come hang out from time to time for a few minutes. Whether you're subscribed or not, you can do that. You have an open invitation. Thanks for hanging out with me for a few minutes today. It's been great to see you. Until I see you in the next one, bye.